Hey, my name's Tom Derzapolsky, and I'm the board president here at Venture Out in Panama City Beach, Florida. On behalf of our 735 owners, our board of directors, and our management, we want to let you know we're very excited about your trip this 2022 season. I wanted to make a quick video to share a few tips that will make your visit even better and ensure that you don't have any hiccups along the way. So let's jump right into it. First of all, we want to make sure that you have pre-registered with the resort before your arrival. It's our responsibility to give people access to the community and to collect the necessary amenity fees at arrival. And there's some paperwork associated with that that can be done in advance. So we encourage you to connect with your rental agent, or if you're renting through Airbnb or VRBO or directly from a renter, connect with them and make sure that you've been pre-registered before you arrive. This keeps you from showing up at the front gate after spending many hours in the car and sitting there filling out paperwork, or perhaps being turned away to go call the owner and work that out. That's a terrible inconvenience that's totally avoidable. So make sure you go ahead and do that. The second thing we want you to know is that parking in Venture Out is limited. It always has been. We started off as an RV resort and expanded into a tiny cottage beach house community. We weren't designed that way. So this means that when you arrive at your home, there may be a very small parking spot available to you. You need to know our overflow parking is extremely limited, and we do enforce parking rules. One of those rules is that a car must be in the driveway before it's on the street. And so we want to make sure this is not inconvenient for you and that you prepare for it in advance. So go ahead and get a hold of your rental agent or the person that owns the home that you're renting from and find out exactly what that parking situation is so that any inconvenience could be avoided. Now, why do we enforce these parking rules? It's primarily because of safety. If we have two cars in front of a unit parked like this, an ambulance or fire truck may have difficulty passing between you and it could delay their arrival at an emergency. So we try to avoid that. In addition, our tight streets with lots of cars in them create many blind spots. So people jogging, walking, young children on bicycles, people on golf carts, zipping and moving around the community. If we have obstructed sites of view, this could create a safety hazard. So we try to, help by enforcing parking rules to ensure that cars are in driveways or in proper parking spots so we don't encounter those issues. The last thing I'll share with you is that under no circumstances can a child or a young person drive a golf cart in our community. You have to be 16 years or older with a valid state-issued driver's license on you while you're driving the golf cart. Why do we do this? Listen, I know this can be frustrating. My boys are responsible. They have motorcycles, they ride ATVs, they drive golf carts here in our community where we live. But when we come to Venture Out, it's simply not allowed. Owners have chosen to set this rule in place for safety reasons, to ensure that golf carts are driven responsibly by licensed drivers, primarily, again, because of our narrow roads, blind spots around corners, parked cars, children on bikes and walking, and pets, and all sorts of things that can go wrong. So please make sure you follow this rule because it is strictly enforced and the fine that comes with it is hefty and will certainly get your attention. So just don't even go there. Lastly, we have a security company that we pay to patrol the community and enforce our rules. They are absolutely not there to annoy you. They are told that they need to be respectful to our guests and our owners. But they are paid. It's their responsibility. It's the entire reason they're there is they're paid to enforce the rules of the community. So if you're approached by a security officer that works in our community, we would ask that you extend them patience and respect. They're not trying to mess with you or ruin your day. They're just doing their job. If you have any issue whatsoever with security or a warning ticket or an actual ticket you could receive in the community, that security guard can't do anything for you. So arguing with them or cussing them out or being frustrated with them, it produces nothing except frustration on your behalf and frustration on behalf of that employee that's, again, just trying to do their job. So if you encounter that situation, if you'll just thank them for the ticket and then come to the front office and speak with the manager about your situation, that is the environment that your encounter can be resolved. Now, we don't expect that you're going to have any issues. We hope you come here with your family like you do year after year, or if it's your first time, come on down and have a great time. But we just thought these tips might help make that process smoother. We want you to arrive, get right to your home. We don't want you to experience parking issues. We don't want you to experience any unnecessary tickets because of rule infractions, and want to be here to make sure everyone is able to enjoy the community. So again, thank you. We can't wait for you to get here. We hope you have a great time. I don't know if you've heard, our beach has just been renourished. So they pumped beautiful new sand out of the Gulf of Mexico, put it up, expanded the beach. We have a brand new playground, lots of new landscaping. The community is full of energy, and we're excited about 2022 and the return to normal life after COVID that we also desperately are eager to see happen. So drive safely, get here as soon as you can, and we look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.